Here on the Change Your Story podcast, we believe that every woman has the power to rewrite her narrative and become healthier, stronger, confident of herself. Welcome everyone to the Change Your Story podcast, the ultimate platform for women seeking transformation in their health and fitness journeys. I'm your host and transformation coach, Hannah Dawson. And together, we're going to embark on an incredible journey of growth and empowerment. We are not just another fitness podcast. We're an all-in-one transformation platform dedicated to helping you change your story. Join me as I educate, inspire, and empower you on your health and fitness journey. Together, we are going to debunk common fitness and nutrition myths that are holding you back. I will provide you with evidence-based information that will revolutionize your approach to wellness. But it doesn't stop there, girl. I'm going to encourage the heck out of you. Yes, I will. We are going to work together to cultivate a mindset that aligns with your goals. I will help you overcome obstacles, develop unshakable self-belief. I want you to love the body you have while empowering you to build a body and life that you've always dreamed of. No matter where you're at on your health and fitness journey, this podcast will be your guide to changing your story. Together, we'll embrace the power of self-love, body positivity, and celebrate the strength within us. Get ready to unleash your full potential, ignite your passion, and create lasting change. So are you ready to rewrite your story? Let's do this together. Welcome to the Change Your Story podcast. Welcome back, you guys, to the Change Your Story podcast. I'm so excited to be here with you. I feel like it's been a little minute since I have done more of a teachable podcast. I hope you guys are loving the daily dose of motivations. Let me know on social media, send me an email if this is something that you would love me to continue doing, just those little short bursts each day of a thought that will help you change your thoughts, that will motivate you. So I would love to know. Everything you guys hear is in the show notes today. So over the next few weeks, 6 weeks to be exact, we're going to be talking about nutrition. All right. We're doing a challenge right now in the Fit Club called Macros to Muscle, but I thought, you know what? I'm actually going to do a podcast series on that for all my listeners, because I think this is something that most women seem to struggle with is our nutrition. We can get really overwhelmed. And so what I really want to do over the next few weeks with these episodes is to really help you with clarity, to make things simple. And so because of that, if this is something that you are interested in, I'm going to be giving away my free Macros to Muscle ebook. It is an 80-page ebook, okay? It will take you through this whole process. It's a 6-week challenge that you can do on your own time, on your own, or join us in the Fit Club. So to get that ebook, you're just going to go down to the show notes and you're going to add yourself to the email list, and it will get sent right into your inbox. That's it. That's all. It's my free gift to you. So make sure you go and grab that now if you want help with this. Okay, so this episode today, you guys, we're talking about that first week in the challenge in the Macros to Muscle. So something that I really want to make clear, ladies, is, it can be really easy for us to, very luring, I would say, for us to get distracted with all the different methods to losing weight, all the different diets out there, all of the different fads out there. And that can seem very enticing. All of the different, supplements, methods to losing weight, like pills, whatever your mind seems to be going on in panic mode because you're not feeling good about yourself. And the most important step that you need to take on your health and fitness journey when it comes to your nutrition is discover your eating habits. All right. It seems so simple, and it is, but it's one that we tend to avoid. I don't know why we want to avoid it, but we do. So your first challenge this week, and you'll see it once you download the ebook, it will help you, is to discover your eating habits. So all you're going to do, and you're going to do this with no judgment, okay? So this is just to get an idea, like, what are you consuming? How much are you consuming? And so you can use a journal. Again, everything is in the ebook. You can use the FCB app. You could use MyFitnessPal. I like to just use a journal. I currently use the Fit Club app, but a journal is great too. So there's no need to go and buy anything extra. You can just use paper and pen. And so every day and throughout the day, you can keep this journal with you and just record what you're eating. You'll look on the nutrition facts of whatever you're eating. You can use a scale, measuring cups, and you're just going to record how much you ate, what you ate, and when. Okay. Now you can do this as you go through the day, or you can, if you have a really good memory, in the evening, you can kind of write down what you ate from the moment you got up, the times, and to the time that you went to bed. All right. Don't do this to hit numbers. We're just trying to get an idea of how much you're eating, when you're eating it, with no judgment and no trying to hit targets at this time. Even if you've been a person that has tracked your nutrition, or you currently do, I just want you to halt it. If you're feeling overwhelmed by nutrition, you're tracking and you're not getting the results you want, I just want you to halt trying to hit certain numbers right now. And I just want you to record what you're eating, not changing what you're eating. All right. We can tend to do this perfectionist mentality when we go through this, and we will kind of clean up things to make ourselves feel better. No, you're just going to eat, what you normally would eat, because this is how you're going to get results. Okay. Honesty, when we are honest with ourselves, when we are truthful with ourselves, then and only then can we make the right changes. Then and only then can we see the right path and how to make better choices. That is so important. So for 7 days, and I would even encourage people to do this for 14 days, because 7 days isn't even, it will give us an idea, but 14 days will really give you a good idea of patterns and habits. So 7 days, you're just going to record what you're eating, all right, how much you're eating. So the serving size of what you ate, you're going to record the protein, the grams of protein, you're going to record the grams of fat, the grams of carbs, and the calories. All right, that's all you're going to do. All right, for each day, for each meal, you'll just write it down. Everything has nutrition facts. And if you have the ebook, there are cheat sheets in there with ideas. And again, I know serving sizes and brands can change things up, but it's going to give you an idea. A general idea of how much you're consuming. So you're going to do this for 7 days. And then after the food, write how you felt. Was your energy good? Was it not good? Were you tired? Were you energized? All of that stuff. You need to write everything that you eat, everything that passes your lips, every sip, lick, bite, handful, whatever it is, anything that passes your lips, you write it down. If it was candies, if it was mints, just write it down. It's just, we're getting an idea here. We're trying to discover patterns, okay? Because when we can see patterns, we can make changes. All right, so that is your first idea this week. Because ladies, what is important to understand when it comes to your nutrition, and what a lot of us women do, is we'll go on these extreme diets, or we'll start cutting foods out, or I'm going to do keto, or I'm going to cut my carbs, or I'm going to extremely slash my calories, or I'm going to try this new method of eating, or I'm going to take Ozempic or some type of weight loss pill, or some supplements instead, or drink a juice, go on a juice cleanse or a detox. Like, we want to do these extreme measures before we actually understand what is our hang up and why those things never work, or they work for a bit and then we end up worse off than before, because we never really understood where we were going wrong. So it's kind of like being in debt, okay? Or, you're struggling with your finances and then slashing all of the things that you normally need on a daily basis, and you stop buying them because you're not sure where the leaks are in your spending. So it's better to look at your finances and go through payments and go, okay, this is where these small leaks are. This is what I need to clean up. I don't need to stop eating these healthy foods or these certain things that I really enjoy, my fitness. I don't need to cancel my gym memberships. Like, this is what some of us will do. We'll cancel those things that actually benefit us if we took the time to look at our finances fully to see, okay, I'm going to 7-Eleven, I'm drinking alcohol on the weekend, I'm going out for dinner lots. That is where I need to stop. I don't have to get rid of the things that are actually benefiting me. I just have to stop doing the things that are kind of not benefiting me, and they're taking those finances away. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Our nutrition is the same. So sometimes we'll try to cut out those things that we actually need, the food that makes us feel good, because we think we need to lose the weight the fastest. Here's the thing. If you actually look at your diary over 7 days, you're going to be able to see, okay, I'm actually not getting enough protein, or I'm over, consuming calories here, or going out and eating a lot here. Like, how can I balance this out? Because most times women are not so much they're under eating but overeating calories. So I barely eat, but then you're going to Starbucks and buying a muffin and a 800 calorie drink. And when we could put that towards 2 meals right there. Or eating healthy is expensive, but you're going out eating out at restaurants every weekend. Okay, well, let's save some money and calories right there. Let's try to balance things out. Let's see, a lot of the time we just need to change our ratios of our macronutrients. So I really want to encourage you, when you start thinking that tracking nutrition is overwhelming or obsessive, it's really not. It's just you taking control of your life. You don't have to track forever. That's the thing. But you'll never be able to intuitively eat, and there's no point in going on a diet if you first don't educate yourself and knowing what your patterns are, what your eating habits are. Because until we can know that, we can't make the proper changes. Those patterns will always show up, and it will feel like we're in this loop, and this thing that controls us all the time. And I mean, there's so many more layers to this. And so that's why I say, we need to understand, like, when are you eating? What are you eating? Why are you eating? How do you feel? That's just the surface. All right. And then there's also those emotionals, are those emotional triggers. There's also, our thoughts and our mindset. And we'll get into that later. But it's just really important to, get all of this out on paper, get all of this out in that's why I like, paper, or a journal where you can kind of journal, beside what you're eating, how you felt, and those things. And it's going to feel uncomfortable. It's going to feel like, you're going to be faced with a mirror, right? And some of the things maybe you're going to find you don't want to write down, but we need to. This is you building a relationship with yourself. So let's just see, if this is a struggle for you, we need to make this area better. And the only way to do that is to discover your eating habits. Why you're eating, what you're eating, when you're eating, how much you're eating. And from there, sometimes we just have to make a few tweaks. Sometimes it's just making a few tweaks. Sometimes it's emotional triggers. Sometimes it's stress. Sometimes it's just not being prepared. So there's a lack of organization and preparation there. Sometimes it's just lack of discipline. Sometimes it's other things. But until you can't make a proper change. You can't make a proper decision. You don't just start slashing things because you think that's what you need to do. No, you first need to see where those leaks are, where we can create some balance for you, where are the habits struggling. Is it certain days of the week? Is it certain times of the day? So that's why this is really important. So that's your first challenge this week. I will see you back next week for talking about our week 2 challenge. You will see it in the ebook when you download it. And again, if you have any questions, you can email me at ask@fitnessministry.ca, and I would be more than happy to help you. You can reach out to me on social media as well. I do get back quicker from emails. But yeah, so everything is in your ebook. So have a peek at that. And if this is something that is helping you over the next 6 weeks, if this is something that's helping and benefiting you, please share the podcast. That's all I ask, that you share, leave a review, rate the podcast. That's all I ask of you to support me on doing this podcast and helping you through this time. And I also want to say I am so grateful for all of you that do share this podcast on social media, do rate this podcast, and do review it. I want you to know that I am beyond grateful, because this podcast wouldn't survive. It wouldn't be seen. It wouldn't be found without you. Okay. And I love being able to help you, because this is an area that I struggled with for so long, is my relationship with food. And I always knew that when I cracked the code, or when I got to a place where I just made sense, that I would give back. I would give back to women, and I would help break this distorted view on our bodies and on food and what food does. And that is what I'm starting to do. So I love you all. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, share it, like it, review it, all of the things above. I will see you next week. Bye for now.